Good evening. Welcome to the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour from Exeter Lane Shooter Sports Pub, Exeter, New Hampshire. Paul Grant live on the ACST Facebook page. Tonight, it's all world time. All world WIniarz. Kris WIniarz, the Wizard, from Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, New Hampshire. 19 and 23, the number 9 seed. Take on number 10 seed, Richard Gingras Jr., father of Logan Gingras. We'll be blowing 5 strings, 5 boxes at a time. 2 points awarded per win per string, 1 for a tie, 4 for total. 14 points on the line. If they tie the total, they'll split the points. The Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. All season long on the ACST Facebook page. Scores on the screen every 5 boxes. Here's Kris WIniarz. One, 7, 6, 10 right. Very consistent bowler over the years. Very competitive. Great guy on and off the lanes. Nice shot. Got it. Beautiful shot to start the match. That's an all-world shot for the WIniarz. The Wizard of the WIniarz. Can't say it right. So I used to call him the Wizard. I'm getting used to all-world because Mike Morgan called him that when he was 19. Said, you're all-world. You bowl great. All-world WIniarz. On the bonus, a diamond. 16 through 1 in the first of 5. 1 for 2 in the head pin. Hello, Dominic. Hope you're doing well. Recovering nicely from the accident. Nice shot. Couldn't get to the 5, the kingpin. A lot of times that back pin, like in this case, the 8 pin didn't go. It did go, but usually a lot of times it doesn't go. And Kris will get 9, 25 through 2. Excellent start. Follow the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour all season long on the ACST Facebook page. ACST, Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour to bowl in the ACST. Contact Danny Finn, Finn, on Facebook Messenger, or Ryan Zamillis. And not on Christmas Day. Just missed the pocket right, but not a bad lead. The 1, 2, and the wiggling 7. We're on lanes 2 and 3 here tonight. They'll bowl 5 boxes on one side, 5 on the other side. That clockwork swing. Mini a la Justin Waters. Shot for 2 full in the head pin, leaves up to 2 and 7. Class A, B, C in the new D division this year. No main division this year. Kris, a 9. 34 through 3. Richard. Can you buy a sheet too? WIniarz, 3, 9, 10. Great ball, won't go. Tough break. Thought he carried it with the wood. These are the 10. Last year's number 1 seed, Class A North. Gets the 10. Very good pinner on single pins. 44 through 4 here in the first. Out of Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, New Hampshire. Kris bowled out of. That one got away left, but not a bad lead. The 1, 3, 6. Royal cookie, cream in the middle, left the wafers on the outside. 1 to 6. The spare 6 to start, open since. Nice 10. Back-to-back 10s, 54 half. Richard Gingras Jr. Thank you. Right in the pocket. Wiggling the 6. It goes for the wood. Chance here with a spare. It goes for the wood. Chance here with a spare to start this match. 7 pin left up. Prime time match. 8:30 scheduled start time. Right on time. For a spare. Yes. Matching Kris's opening spare. 10 of the ball through 1. Up against a 54.5 from Kris WIniarz. And officially Kris 2 for 5 in the head pin. Please share this match to your friends and family. Nothing like the great game of Candlepin bowling. On the bonus, that one too far left. 1-8, 6-10 right. Wood behind number 1. 16-16, box to box. Richard, another one. That looks good. The wood somehow goes between the 6 and 10. Strange how it happens sometimes. Keep in mind, it's Candlepin bowling. 8. Kris leads 25-24. There are 4 14 divisions, a North and Southern Conference. One of the North plays, one of the South. There are 4 division winners. Seeded 1 through 4 based on record. Next 4 best records, the wild cards, 5 through 8, reseeded after each round. Bowlers bowl the same division twice, the first 3 weeks, the last 3 weeks. First and last 3 weeks. And they have the 12 matches in between, 6 home, 6 away. So if you want to join as a replacement this season or next season, as many bowlers you can in your house. Limit your travel. It's a flexible schedule, 18 weeks. Twice a month on average. 1-3-10, just missed inside. 10 to tie the string at 34. Well, Logan Gingras. Logan's around, root for his father. Gingras gets the 10, and we're tied, 34 apiece. Tied in the first box, tied in the third. So Kris had the biggest lead, 1 pin in that second box. It's way too early, first of 5. Right in the nose, clipped wing eagle. That's a spread eagle minus a point of pin. 10 pin down, 3-6 right, 2-4-7 left. 2 for 4 in the head pin. Not an easy lead. Cherry's the 4. 2-7 left, 3-6 right. S6. 40 through 4. Kris up 4 in the string. Richard up against a 10. Richard, excellent bowler this year, having his best season in the ACST. Joined a couple of seasons ago, halfway through, and had a rude awakening with Kris WIniarz beating him Valentine's Day, 14-0. And others, Josh Daly and others, doing 2-40 his first 3 matches. Last season he made the playoffs as number 7 seed. Lost to Dean Sullivan in the first round. Dean was awesome in that first round. Watching on Candlepin Bowling Network or the ACST Facebook page. 4 in the 10, good bid. Richard coming in with a 116.60 average. Kris right behind, 115.93. He hits a 9, 49.5 with a spare 6 to start. So both bowlers have 1 spare, both with 6 fills. We're halfway through the first of 5 from Exeter Lane Shooters Sports Pub, Exeter, New Hampshire. Paul Grant live on the ACST Facebook page. Richard. And here come the scores. Not my handwriting, so obviously it's much better penmanship. As we go over to lane 2 again. Now down lane 2 the first time. Look at that nice handwriting. I can only dream of doing that.
It's like last night.
Like I always say, I am my father's son. Kris WIniarz. Another smooth ball. Can't get a break. 4-7 left, 3-6 right, 3 for 6 on the head pin. Just missed right. 3 right, 4-7 left. High season single so far in his first 3 matches, 132. High 5 this season, 597. Just 3 matches though. Long way to go still. Blanks it for a 7, 61 through 6. So both open since they're opening spare 6 each. It's 9 straight combined without a mark. First in the same division as number 2 seed John Scarborough, Logan Gingras trounced him 12-2 here Monday night. John now 36-20. Strike! What a shot! That was an all-world shot by all-world WIniarz. 1 spare, 1 strike. No doubt about that one. 71 plus 2 through 7. First string of 5. Look at it, too far right. Trying to get some action. 5-1 split. That's why you get 2, they always say. Ashley Bretton, hello, and Ben Hamilton, thanks for watching. For Kris WIniarz, 8 in the strike, 1 in the 10, 79 through 7. Object pin for 9, 88 through 8. 8's a wild. Speaking of Ashley Bretton, her and Brittany Underwood, 2 terrific bowlers on the rise in the women's division. It's good to see our young female bowlers going up the ranks. And watch out for them in a couple of years, if not sooner. WIniarz down, 6 to go. We're in the 9th box, first string from beautiful Exeter Lane, Shooter Sports Bar, home of the award-winning Meat Lovers Pizza. For a spare. Give it a go, but too thin. It's parallel time. 5, 9, 6, 10 left to right. Eight, 96 to 9. Well, I get one more mark to keep the pressure on Richard Gingras Jr., who had a 49 half. Kris had a 54 half, up 5 halfway through, box to box. John Scarborough, number 4 seed now, at 36-20, Kris' division. Bodie 50, 23-33 should be a lot better than that. He's been robbed a lot. WIniarz steals 8, the 1 and 7. Bodie 50 got up against 2 big bowlers, and John Scarborough and Kris WIniarz. Dino Dellis out of Pub-Wells, 12 and 30 in Kris' division. Well respected by the bowlers, a funny guy. WIniarz, trying to get a spare here. Perfectly placed, spare in the 10th. 2 spares, 1 strike. Fills with 6 in the spare, 8 in the strike in the 1st and 7th boxes. A bonus ball in the final box for the string. Five for 10, the head pin officially. On the bonus, beautiful ball for a strike. He's got number 2. Strike in the 7, strike in the 10, a 20 box, 116. Opening string for the Wizard. Excuse me, all world WIniarz. Either one works, he says. Richard Gingras. Down 5, box to box, up against 2 8 fills, a strike 8 and a spare 8 in this half. And Kris, clutch as usual. Always seems to come through with a big mark when you need it. Look at those fills. Richard down in lane 2 here in Exeter. Half twister, and he came back for the 9. Don't see that too often. That's a Paul Grant shot. I've done that many times in my bowling career with 30, 35, 40 years of bowling. That'll be a 7. He had a 6 in the 4th, a 7 in the 6th, 56 through 6. That puts him down 5 as he matched Kris's 7 box. But he's up against a strike 8, 9, 8, spare 8, strike. Spare strike in the last box. He's 117. Uphill battle. Needs 61 in 4 boxes. Crossing over, a triangle. 3 middle, 5 left, 6 right. What someone call it? The 3-5-6. Too far left. 3 in the 6. Kris cheering him on. Love the sportsmanship. The way it should be. Low face Sawyer. How'd you do tonight, Faye, in your league? Cheering on Kris WIniarz. No love for Richard Gingras other than Logan so far. It's all Kris WIniarz fan club out there tonight. It's Rich not as well known as Kris, obviously. 65 through 7. Kris is the anchor for the Friday Night Pro League team for Central 2 with Captain Rich Lamoni. Rich, speedy recovery for you. Spread eagle.
Meet 4, right? That's 4.
This is your 4. Good bid. Got 4 of the 6. 3 in the 6 again. He'll take a 9 out of the eagle. 74 through 8. You double strike to win the string now. Kris looking good for 2 points unless Richard gets a double. Richard's had some monster strings. He had a 160 last year. Crossing over, a diamond. And this looks easy. It is not. In fact, for a Class A bowler, it's just over 1 in 4 times without wood. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. 6 for 10 on the head pin. 6 for 9 on the head pin. But he got it anyway. Trying to keep the total close. Still has a chance. Needs a double. 84 in a ball through 9. First spare since the spare 6 in the first. One, leaning 3, 10. 7 in the spare, 91 through 9. So Kris has won the first string. He has the first 2 points. Gingras missed the head pin. The best he can do now is 101. Kris has a double-digit lead. And that's a 9, even 100. First string. Averaging 116 and change in his home house. Kris leads 116 to 100, a 16-pin lead from Exeter Lane Shooter Sports Pub, Exeter, New Hampshire. Paul Grant live on the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Facebook page. Get on the ACST action. Contact Danny Finn, Facebook Messenger, or Ryan Zamillis. They'll help you game. Meet some great people, men and ladies too. Danny Finn, F-I-N, and Facebook Messenger, or Ryan Zamillis. Home of Outrun the Bear. The marks, the difference. They both pin well, and it fills. But Kris had more marks. You know what's up? A 16-pin lead. Plus 16. String number 2 of 5. Well, Kevin Levesque from Canada. We'll see you up there in the World Tournament. Candlepin Bowling Network coverage. Myself, Dan Castle, and Greg Gouillard. Wildly unable to attend this year. Hello, Bill Olson. Yeah, you love it. Thanks, Bill. Love the handwriting. Me too. It's only dreaming writing that good. Half Worcester. The new score sheets by Mike and Imperato. The bowlers do it manually. Bring the score sheets back every 5 boxes. Makes it a lot easier for me. And WIniarz takes down the 157 in Worcester somehow. 4-7 left. Going for a 10. Out the wall, pretty 10 to start the second of 5. Spare 6 in the first, strike 8, spare strike to end the first. Richard Gingras, spare 6 to start, Spare 7 in the ninth. Kris 116, Richard 100. WIniarz. Not a bad break. The 1, 2, and the 8 behind the 2. Wood in front, angled in front of the 1 and 2. First spare. Somehow the 8 did not go. The aim for operation didn't touch the sides. The buzzer didn't go off. Gets the 10. 2 10s to start the second of 5. Overall average between 116 and 117, high single 188, high triple 449, high 5705. He's done this in 3 different houses too, which is pretty remarkable, I think. Actually, 2 of the 3 were in the Park Place lanes, 1 in Augusta. The high 10 was at Lakeside lanes, so it's high 10. So 3 of those 4 categories, 3 different houses. He has a post. Little too full. 6 10 right, 7 left, 0 for 3 in the head pin. But he's pinned well, 2 10 so far. 32-year-old Kris WIniarz. Grabs the short 2 for 9, 29 through 3. Bowling since he was 5 years old. His family bowled every other Friday night growing up. Joined the youth league before his teens. Used to bowl 3 times a week. Won the all events competition at the Youth ICBA International Tournament in 2008. A 2-time runner-up on Candlepins for Kids. On the crossover, first head pin into the second. Still going, breaks up the hay bale. Has a 9-10 lead with 3 pieces. Interesting chance here for a spare. And he got it. 39 in the ball through 4. 3 spares, 1 strike in the match. Also appeared in Candlepin, Classic Candlepins going 1-1. Also in New England Candlepins going 1-1. 2018 All Events New Hampshire Adult States handicap title as well. On the spare, missed left for Western plus the 8. And believe it or not, that's the lowest fill at any mark so far between the 2 bowlers. 44 through 4. Nice bit, but nothing else but the head pin. 3, 6, 10 right, 8 back left. That's a rare 6 for WIniarz. 50 half. Richard Gingras Jr. trails 116-100 after 1. Starts a second string here in Exeter. His marks were well also. It's the first string who missed it. It's box by box. Look at that penmanship. As Debbie Gibson would say, only in my dreams I could do that. Beautiful ball, 8 on the crossover. 8 left, 5 right. 6 for 10, the head pin the first. Kris 5 unofficially in the first. First spare, missed it right. Vancouver calls them the pesky 2 pinners. Feeling over 1 and 2 times they go. The Pro Bowl is about Wood stats by Kenneth Moynevic. And there you go. The Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Never a good time for that. 10 through 1. I'd be rich if I got $1 every time that happened. again. This time it's the 3-6 to contend with. Just right. Getting frustrated. 9, 19 through 2, down 1. Got a spare 6 and spare 7 fill in the first. Another head pin hit. 3 for 3 so far, but this time a 2-1 split. The 6 is on the right, on the left. The 2 right, 4 left. Joinked it. Chance to gain some ground, but can't take advantage so far. Richard 8, 10 down 8, going the wrong way. 27 through 3 in the second of 5. Down 2 in the string, 18 in the match. Richard 120 in some of his leagues this year, and his best year recently. 126, his best ever season in the average. Very good bowler. Bowls at K&G's in New Hampshire. Breaks up the eagle. Chance here with a 2-4-7. High single 180. High triple 454. High 5 624. I started bowling in the junior league. Got interested in watching Channel 5. Don Gillis going up. He didn't. For a spare. Yes. 37 the ball through 4 up against a spare 5 and a 6. So a chance to get the lead here and possibly cut it to single digits. On the bonus. Beautiful shot. 8 again. 3 for 5. 8 pin drops. 6 right, 9 left. That's a big spare fill again. 45-40, a 5 in the string, down 11 in the match. For another one, again he missed it. 0 for 3 on the conversions. With the leaders into single digits now for Kris WIniarz, last year's #1 seed. Gingras 9, 54.5, up 4 in the string. Make it 12 actually. He's up down in the match. So it's not single digits yet. Kris up 12 in the match. Halfway through the second of 5. Paul Grant live, Extra Lane, Shooter Sports Pub, 6 Columbus Ave, Exeter, New Hampshire. This is the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class A Northern Conference on the ACST Facebook page. Kris won the first, 116-100. And he's down 54-50 here in the second of 5. 2 terrific bowlers, head to head. Now back to lane 2. Extra lanes, Edward, Exeter, New Hampshire. Head pin hit. He has a 2-1 split. 2-4 left, 6 to the right. 3 for 6 in the head pin. I usually mention halfway through the top of the string, the middle of the string where we're located, and some in between also. WIniarz trying to take it over, missed left, 2 left, 6 right. Spare 5 in the fourth. Faux shot, 9, almost got the 10. 59 through 6 here in the second of 5. All year special extra lane, 6 Columbus Ave, Exeter, New Hampshire. $39 pizza bowling deal, 18-inch delicious cheese pizza, a pitcher of soda, free shoes, 5 bowlers, 1 lane, 75 minutes, double the value. 10 bowlers, 2 lanes, 2 pizzas, 2 sodas, free shoes. Just $80 all year round. Extra lanes, 6 Columbus Ave, Exeter, New Hampshire. Please call for lane availability. Unbeatable deals and great food here also, great people. Once again, the 2 and the 6. Raised the 2 pin, not the 6. Another close match early on. Solid pitting as usual, no surprise there. 10, third 10 of the string, 69 through 7. Fills in the first string 6, 8, and 10. On the crossover, he gets 8. 7, 10. Wood charging to the 10, but the other piece in the way, and it held it up. It may have gone. The other piece behind got in the way. Helicopter in flight, East Coast to West Coast. Trying to power it over, good bid. Trying to go for a second 10 box in a row for the second time this string. WIniarz, perfect shot, 10 again. Sharpshooter, 79 through 8. It's all about pinning, folks. Hit your 9s and 10s. The marks will follow eventually. Prime time match here, extra lanes. Not a bad lead. The 1 right, 2 left. 5 for 9 the head pin. Richard's glad this is not his shot. Kris got his. 89 of the ball through 9. Second spare of the second. Always seems to get a mark down the stretch. That's why he's the anchor of his team, providing that Pro League team. Central 2, triangle middle, 5 middle, 8 left, 9 right. On the spare, 96 through 9. Tough piece of wood in front. Has to go high up in that wood. That's why, as he's trying to do, obviously, a little too far left. Best he can do now is 106. Charts out the Oreo cookie syndrome, cream in the middle, up the wafers on the outside. 8, 104, second string, 220, his first 2. Under his ACST average of 115.93, but just after 3 matches. So doors open for Richard Gingras. 5 10s to tie. He'll need a mark to win the string to make it 2 points apiece. After losing the first, 116-100. That's how you fill up your marks, folks. Overall, both pinning well on the spares and strikes.
Hey, hey, hey.
How are you?
How are you, bud?
How you bowling? House bowler here watching on.
Number 6. Number 6.
3 in that first ball. 51 and 5 boxes to win the string. Good second ball, a little full. 3 right, 8 back left. Field goal for Nate. I can see where Logan gets those looks like father, like son. 62 through 6 here in the second and 5. He's up 3 in the string, down 13 in the match. Up against 1 mark, a spare 7 in the 9th. Richard just missed left. 1, 3, 6 in front, 8 back left. Nice shot, he got it! Beautiful shot, spare. A chance to win the string, 72 in the ball through 7. Not an easy shot to make. The wood spun around to the 8. Second spare of the second, and a spare 8 in the 4th. It's 3 fills so far in order, 6, 7, 8. This time on the crossover, it's only 5. Coming back for more, make it 6, make it 7. 3, 9, 10, 2 pieces behind, in between the 3 and 9. 79 through 7, up 10 in the string, down a touchdown, 6 points, 6 pins in the match. For another one, bang! 89 of the ball through 8. 7 fill to take the lead in the match. For the lead, looks good, but a clip wing eagle, 5 in the fill, 94-79, up 15 in the string, down 1 in the match. Here we go again, another close one. What else is new? Try to go 2 and a 3, got the 2, not the 3, 6, 10. So we get to spare 7 here and 8. So a good chance to win the string now. The Arctic lead total of 7. 101 through 9. Get a 5 in the string, down 11 in the match. Up against Nate, so 4 pins to make it 2 points apiece. A spare or strike with a 6 fill, rather than 8 fill. Correction, I'll get it right. A 19 box. A 19 box to tie the match. Crossing over. 7-10 post, 3-9 half Worcester, a plank in front. 7 for 10 unofficially in the head pin. Another one goes. Now it's the 3/4 picket fence. 7, 9, 10. And break out the Twizzlers. That's the sizzle and twizzle. This one. Good bid. Oh. Spinning tops won't go. But he's won the string. We're tied 2 points apiece. 1 point separate from the standings. 10, 111, second string. 211 through 2. Kris leads 220 to 211. A 9-pin lead for the Wizard. In all world, Kris WIniarz. 3 strings left. You're watching the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class A. Northern Conference, Extra Lanes, Extra New Hampshire Shooter Sports Club on the ACST Facebook page. Follow the ACST season all along. ACST season all along on the ACST Facebook page. Yeah. 3 more strings left. Good match. Middle string underway, lane 3. From Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, New Hampshire, on the road here at Exeter, Kris WIniarz. A post, 7 left, 1, 3, 6, 10, 4 horsemen in front. Had the privilege and honor with the GOAT, Tom Olson, the 2022 Mixed Nationals, rather. All of the worlds. Not an all-world match, it's just a mixed match. It was not the World Tournament. It was the World Tournament, actually. Nice bid, won't go. So, correction, the mixed team tournament with Frank DeLuca, Faye Sawyer, Craig and Erica Baudry, Rich Lamoni, Aaron Fontaine, part of the teammates. You can watch one of those matches on Candlepin Boy Network, or 2 of them on Candlepin Network and YouTube. A 7 to start the third, 5 middle, a sweeping wood to the right, 4, 7 left. He has 4 spares, 1 strike in the match so far. They try a little too far left. He went right away. He has an 11-pin lead in the match. We're tied 2 points apiece. Kris hits the wood, but nothing goes. 7-8 start, 15 through 2 in the third of 5. His first match, 597, 589 of a Cody 50. A great match. A good comeback by Cody. Fell short by 8 pins. Kris going 8 and 6. Cody had a 141 fifth. Kris started with a 132, 129, and a 64 pin lead at the 2. Cody came charging back. Another good bowler, Cody 50. Parallel pins plus 10. Second match, 9 and 5 with Dino Dellis at Butwell's, 578, 551. Going 9 and 5. Good bid! I thought he had that one. Wow. Lost that first string by 3 pins, tied the second, lost the third by 4. Won the fourth, 127, 122. Won the fifth, 125, 117. Over Dino Dellis. Hard fought win. WIniarz 9, 24 through 3. Last match against John Lascarbo. John was down 129 to 94. Kris had 35. John had a flurry. The last 4 strings, 561, including a backhand 426. His last 4 strings, 135, 149, 139, 138 against WIniarz. Kris going 2 and 12. Strike! Second strike of the match. Both bombs. 34 plus 2 through 4. That'll get him going. It's actually a second strike, third strike rather. It ended with a spare strike combination, the first string. Had a strike 8 in the 7th box first string. So 3 strikes in the match. 5 in that first ball. 2 in the second, 178, 7 on the strike. Make it 8, another pin falls down. So an 8 fell. 42 through 4. Nice pinning again, 10. 52 half. Halfway through his match. Here's the box. We'll show the box by box moment. Here's the recap. He missed the first 2. Another good one. Not as high scoring. But it happens just like any other sport. Richard chasing a 52 half. He's down 9 coming in, 220 to 211. One lost the first, won the second. Head pin hit, 5 middle, 16 rights in a bunch of these today. 6 head pin hits unofficial in the first, 7 in the second. 1 for 1 here in the third. So it's a 7-8-9 to start, strike 8 and 10. Grabs the short 2, not easy to leave. And with the 10 box, he cuts the deficit in the match to 6 pins. He's up 10 to 7. A football score in the first box, third string. Kris up 6 in the match. Richard lost the first 116, 100. Won the second 111, 104. Another good ball. Strike bid 9. Once against the kingpin, the 5. Got it. 20 to ball through 2 in the third. A 5 fill to take the lead in the match. Again, up against the strike 8 in the fourth. 2 spares in the first, 3 spares in the second, 1 here in the third. Gingras missed right, got a break. 1, 2, 5, 9. 16 box, 26 through 2. He's up 11 in the string. He's up 2 in the match. Six pairs overall. He'll step in again for a spare. Gingras 10. 36 through 3. Up 12 in the string, 3 in the match. Up against a strike 8 and 10 from WIniarz. One, 3, 8, 10 in lane 3. Tough lead. Missed right again. Everything with the head pin. Wood's coming back, but not enough steam on it. Couldn't find an electric charging station. Another 10, 46 through 4. So right now he's up 3 in the string, down 6 in the match. Needs a mark to take the lead. This is the halfway point of the match now, the 5th box, 3rd string. Gingras in the pocket. 4 goes, now the 2 goes, 7 pin for a spare. The 4 pieces on the deck. And 2 angled. Unofficially 3 for 5 in the head pin. First, second spare. No. Roadblock. Kris has the lead in the match. Richard leads the string. Single digit lead. Wood must stop by rule, even though it's really not much of a factor by Candlepin bowling rules. In the channel, no good. Hit the wood first. That does not count. 55 half with the 9 box. Halfway down, halfway to go from Exeter Lane, Shooter Sports Pub, Exeter, New Hampshire. This is the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, Northern Conference, Class A, Paul Grant Live on the ACST Facebook page. Another close one. Kris WIniarz on the road here at Exeter. Leads the match by 6 pins, down 3 in the string, tied 2 points apiece. Hello, John Wen. Thanks for watching again. Regular season. 18-week season. This is their 4th match. Before you know it, the playoffs will be here sooner or later in May or June.
Yes.
Kris, last year's #1 seed on lane 2.
He's the 3rd of the 4th.
Richard, #7 seed in the playoffs last year for the first time. Five-two split. Travel league. They travel different houses. It's good for your game, though. Bowl different houses, different people, different lane conditions. It's good to bowl different houses. Great shot. He got it. Wow, what a shot for a spare. 62 in a ball through 6 in the 3rd of 5. Sometimes you can't make the easy ones.
There you go.
Just missed left. Takes down the 8 for a 4-horseman right. The 1, 3, 6, 10 on a spare. 68 through 6. Strike 8 in that 4th. Too far right, 1 to 3. The four horsemen go about 36% of the time for the average Class A bowler. Without wood, stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. So just over 1 in 3 times they convert. Some more, some less. WIniarz, the 10, 78 through 7. Nice shot in the pocket. 5 goes. Got a break. The 7 and the 5 go down. Clean shot the 10. Can use that wood, but you always want to use the pin. Go right for the pin. Wood's never a guarantee. Wood's roll around. Let's stop. Wait for it to come to a complete standstill. For a spare. Yes! Sharpshooter again. 88 the ball through 8. Very good in the single pins. Which statistically is the easiest shot. It's more mental than anything else. Up to 68 to 72% success rate for pro bowlers on single pins without wood. Again, stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Second spare, the third. The fill is only 4. 92 through 8. Single digit lead in the match for Kris. Raise the object pin, the head pin, now a diamond. This is not an easy shot either. And nails for 10. Nice shot. 102 through 9. Second 10 box wrapped around a spare 4. Just a great bowler to watch. On the crossfield strike, he's got it! His 3 strikes, a bombs away, baby! 4 strikes make it. 4 strikes in the match. 2 in the first, 2 in the third. 112 plus 2 in the 10th. Over the double, that looks good. Only 7. Left to right, 5, 9, 10. Trying to get to 122. Get at least 2 here. Gets 1 for an 8, 120. Third string. 116, 104, 120, 340 for all world Kris WIniarz. And Richard Gingras will need some marks to win the string. He's up 3 halfway through, 55, 52, box to box. Down 6 in the match. So he's up against 3 marks here in the second half. We should have his best start in the ACST this season. A partial season 1, a full season 2, number 7 seed last year. He's up against last year's number 1 seed, Kris WIniarz, tonight. Gingras Jr. Force from right, minus the head pin. Legal block in the back, 3, 6, 10. Does not count as a head pin hit on the back door. For a spare, yes. 65 and a ball through 6 and a third of 5. At a spare 6 in the second. Needs 121 to go up 4 points to 2. Needs a 129 to tie the match with 2 strings after this. On the bonus, too far left, but gets a break, it's 8. Generous lead, maybe 9, maybe 9. As the 3 goes down, every time I see this, it seems like 1 and 2 times they go, but Bob Lee's stats show 59% of the time when everything goes for the head pin, it's converted for a spare or a $10. Stats by Candlepin Network. Spare. This one gets it. Back to back. 74 through 6, 84 in the ball through 7. Here comes Richard Gingras Jr. A big fill to avoid another mark to win the string. Only 4. Now we need a mark. 88 through 7. He's 32 of the next 3. That's his lowest fill. Great shot! Just missed the 4. What a try! Kris, a big strike 8 in the 10th box. Once again, Kris has a mark. In the final 2 boxes, all 3 strings. Gingras 10, 98 through 8 in the 3rd of 5. Box to box, up 6 in the string. Down 3 in the match. 22 to tie for 1 point, 23 to win. 31 to tie the match. Plenty of time left. Gingras on the crossover, another diamond. Kris just made this a minute ago. Unofficially 5 for 9 in the head pin. With the 3 spares in 4 boxes. For a spare. No. Couldn't get to the 6. Needs a mark in the 10th. Otherwise, Kris go up 4 points to 2. 9, 107 through 9. Box to box up 5. Up against a strike 8 from WIniarz. Kris had a spare strike in the 1st. Had a spare 7 in the 9th in the 2nd string. Strike 8 here in the 3rd. Three right now because it's an 18 box. I'll show you afterwards. Gingras needs a mark. 4 spin left. 1, 2, 4, 7. He needs to convert to win the string with a 4 fill. No. Kris WIniarz takes a 4 points to 2 lead with 2 strings left. Gingras 8, 115. 3rd string. Kris hangs on, 120 to 115. And that makes it a 14-pin lead, 340 to 326 for Kris WIniarz. The Atlanta Candlepin Singles Tour Class A Northern Conference X-Lanes Shooter Sports Pub, New Hampshire, Paul Grant Live on the ACST Facebook page. Here's the box by box scores first of all. And Kris clutch as usual on the stretch. And he has a 14-pin lead in the match. Won the first 160, 100, lost the second 111, 104. Just won the third 120 to 115, up 4 points to 2, and 4 points for total on the line also. 14 points overall. Let's start the 4th of 5. On lane number 3. WIniarz, Floyd's lemon dog gets back door, center triangle, 1 middle, 2 left, 3 right. Bill Olsen, I don't know what that comment's referring to. Can you put a message in the chat, please? Thank you. For a spare. He's got it. Spare to start the 4th. Seven spares, 3 strikes in the match. His 4 strike bills, 8, 10, 8, 8. Spearfield 6-10, 5-7, 6-4. And this time it's 4 again. 14 through 1. Good bid, but too full. Takes on number 1. The cluster 3, 3, 6, the 9 behind the 3 on the right, 4, 7 left. Hit the object, only got 2 for a 7, 21 through 2. To join the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour next season, or this season as a replacement, please contact Danny Finn, F-I-N-N, Facebook Messenger, or Ryan's in Millis, Mass. Horseman plus the 8. Great bid, he got it! Nice shot for a spare. 31 on the ball through 3 in the 4th of 5. That's about a 1 in 5 shot for the average Pro Bowl without wood. Stats by Candlepin Network. Some more, some less. 2 spares in every string. Going on 4 strikes overall. On the bonus, that looks good. Can't push a 7 down on the left, 6-10 right. He is a wizard. He can obey that. He can command the pins to do whatever they want, but they don't obey. 38 through 3. I kick it over. Oh, he got it! Back to back, 3 out of 4. Outstanding. 48 in the ball through 4 in the 4th. Just a treat to watch. Very good mechanics on the lane. On the extra ball, on the nose, only 6, 5, 8, 9, centered triangle, 5 in the middle, 8 left, 9 right, 10 far right. A guide to the left, high up. 54 through 4. Fills a 4, 7, and 6. For another one. You got it! What a shot for a spare again! 3 in a row. 64 half plus 1. All world on fire here in Exeter. 4 spares in 5 boxes. He's up 4 points to 2, up 14 coming in to this 4th string. Richard Gingras needs some marks, but he cannot take the foot off the gas against a great bowler, Kris WIniarz. Richards had his chances. Gingras, 1-3 in front, 4-7 hits. The recap, and missed it. The first 3. Another excellent match. Great shot. Can't get the 4 to go. Gingras 9 to start the 4th. Down 5 in the string, 19 in the match. It's been fairly close, but Kris trying to open it up here in the 4th. Kris 19 and 23, Richard 18 and 24 coming in. Kris. Look at Phil Olsen's comment. Do you know anything about that? Gingras, a lemon drop. Not a spare, $1 for Candlepins for Cancer. Would have been 5 on a spare strike, which is the 6-pin right, 4-pin left in your first ball. Optional donation to help the bowler's charity, Candlepins for Cancer, a 501c3 charity. Second ball gets 6, 5 middle, 4, 7 left. Every dollar helps. 6 families, soon to be 7 on the lemon drop pool in just under a year and a half. Gingras gets the 10. 19 through 2, down 2 in the string, 16 in the match, but up against 3 spares in a row from WIniarz. Beautiful ball. Look at this. 4 left, 6-10 right. It's a lose your mind type of leave, like so many other ones. Wood rolling away. It's coming back now. Must stop completely by Candlepin bowling rules before you throw the ball. If you release the ball when it's stopped and it moves, that's a different story. That's okay. But it must stop before you release the ball completely. Good bid. Trying to go one of the two.
I think that's what happened.
Good 10.
Guy shot up the ball in alley side. I think that's what happened. Don't know.
Richard 10. Back-to-back 10s, 29 through 3. Jeffrey, there's an active shooter in Maine at the bowling night at Lewiston. Just-in-time recreation center. I hope everybody's okay. Thoughts and prayers out there to Lewiston, Maine. Just-in-time recreation center to the Maine states out there earlier this year. They cut Candlepin lanes down from 12 to 4 recently. 7 in for a spare. He missed it. Please pray for our folks up in the great state of Maine at Lewiston. 9, 38 through 4. And that makes this match trivial compared to that, obviously. It's gut-wrenching news. Gingras, single strike, 9. So it's a 64 plus 1/2 from WIniarz. Needs a spare, and he missed again. He's missed 2 singles this half. All grand special, never a good time for that. Missed the second, make the third. 3 10s in the last 4, a full house. 2 9s, 3 10s. A 48 half. And Kris up 16 in the string, 30 in the match, plus the ball. Second half of the 4th string, Paul Grand Live, the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class A Northern Conference. Extra Lane Shooter Sports Pub, New Hampshire. On the ACST Facebook page. Mitch is beside himself. Back to lane 2. Smooth ball, just missed right, a post. 5 in the spare, 69 half. $22 bonus pins in those 4 spare fills. For 4 in a row. Oh, just missed the 7. That close. Kris, good pinning again, 10, 79 through 6 in the 4th of 5. Has 7 marks in the second, the rest are perfect. 4 spares and a 10. Smooth ball in the pocket, that's better than that. 5, 8, 9 triangle. WIniarz for a spare. Got robbed by the wood. 5 right, 8 left. Nine, 88 through 7 here in the fourth. Trying to go 6 points to 2. So halfway through the fourth, he's up 69-48, 21 in the string. 35 of the match. Richards has some big strings. WIniarz on the crossover strike. He's got number 5. 98 plus 2 through 8. Two strikes in the first, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth. Another good ball for another one. He's got 9 in the wiggle. 9-pin won't go. So close to a double. WIniarz got it spare on strike. 108 through 8, 118 the ball in the ninth. Another good shot there. 7 more, make it 8. 2 right, 4 left. On a fire here in the fourth. 126 through 9. For another one. Yes! 136 in the ball in the 10th. 3 in a row for the second time. This string. 6 spares, 1 strike in the fourth. All world, the Wizard on fire here in Exeter. Another good shot, 7 more, 143. His best string this season, 143. And a chance for 600 now, 483 through 4. Richard's got his work cut off him. He's at a 48.5 without a mark. Kris. Darren, show Kris that. Gingras. 4 horsemen plus the 9. In trouble here now. It's a 95 half, a tie, 96 to win. Very capable of doing it. And that won't go to the 9. $10. Great pinning, but no marks. 58 through 6. Face Sawyer, cheering on Kris WIniarz. Gingras on the crossover. Look at this sleeve. 7 left, 5 middle, 6-10 right.
Yep. Right. You never know.
Went 4-10 in this first match against John Winchell, 620 to 576. The bid won't go. Richard at 134 fifth. John at a 131 second, 139 fourth. Richard in the channel 7, 65 through 7. It's getting away. Match 2, 4-10 against former ACST champion Nate Lees. 610 to 588. Richard at 136, 114 first string limit 8, and at 142 second to open it up. last match. 585, 576 win over his son Logan Gingras. Here's a strike! His first strike of the match. 75 plus 2 through 8. One string left after this. Gets his son Logan Gingras 10 points to 4. Winning by 9 pins. Highlighted by a 131 second. First ball in the strike, just 3. Rich in the same division as Logan Gingras, 28 and 28. Nate Lee's 14 and 14, and John Winchell, first in the division at 32 and 10. John, the number 2 seed in the conference right now. Second ball in the strike, it's 8 on the fill, 83 through 8. So Kris has won the third string, obvious 4th string rather, and he's up 6 points to 2. It's a pretty good lead in the match. Gingras at 10, 93 through 9. Gingras, first strike again, 9! 4 pin left up. Would possibly help. It's angled high. Rolling back. There's 2 in the first half on single pins. Needs a mark to keep it manageable. To need a monster 5th string to get total. And this time he gets it for a spare in the 10th. 103 in the ball. 1 spare, 1 strike. 2 of the last 3 boxes. ACST high singles so far this season, 136, 588 high 5. On the spare to wrap up the 4th, he gets 8 as 2 go down to the back. And trying for 1 more. That goes, will the 2 go? No. So it's a 9 fill. Give it 30 seconds, it might go. It wiggles the 2, but it holds up for a 9 fill on the spare. 112, 4th string. For a strike 8, 9 fill, good fills. But Kris wins it handily, 143, 112, 1 string left. And Kris up 45 in the match. 443 to 483 to 438. Paul Grant Live, the Atlanta Candlepin Single Store Class A Northern Conference, Excellent Shooter Sports Club, New Hampshire, on the ACST Facebook page. Kris WIniarz a win. He'll get 12 points to 2. And that'll bring him to 31 and 25. Here's the recap of the first 4. Kris 116, 100, up 16. Richard 111, 104. Kris up 9, 220, 211. Kris 120, 115, 340, 326, up 14, 4-2. Now up 6 to 2, 143, 112, 483, 438, 35, 45 pin lead in the match. Richard 45, 45, plus 45. Yeah. Write it down. Yep. On the side. Just devastating news coming out of Lewiston, Maine. Reports of 10 to 16 people killed tonight in a shooting rampage. Richard Gingras. We need a big 5th string. Kris WIniarz starts the final string with a 4-7. Wood in front to help. Holds his ground. Got a spare. Juggling act goes through. Do them more often. 10 the ball to start the first. That's 4 in a row going back to last string. 6 spares, 1 strike, and that 143 4th. They'll steal 7, make it 8, 1 to 3. 18 through 1. for another one. He's got it. 2 in a row to start the 5th. 28 the ball through 2. Trying to put the total away early. Rich can still win the string, get at least 4 points. On the bonus, half Worcester, 2 in the 8. Spare 8, spare 2, 30 through 2. $14 spares. 5 strikes for WIniarz. 1479. Kris raised head pin. Gets the 4 to go, gets the 7 to go, not the 9. Heck of a try. Nice out for a 9. 39 through 3 in the final string of the match. Four division leaders coming in. Joey Lister, 55 and 15. John Winchell, 32 and 10. Ryan Southall, 30 and 12. John DeScavo has WIniarz for the strike. Got it. Strike number 6. John DeScavo, the 4th seed, right now 36 and 20. 4 wildcards. Mike McIntosh, 3.0, 35 and 21. Logan Gingras, 6, 28, 28. Nate Lee, 7, 14 and 14. Glennis McKinley, go Glennis, 27, 29. The 8th spot right now. WIniarz on a strike. For another one. That looked good. He gets 8, 9. A push. It goes. The illegal block in the back. Double strike. Wow. 69 plus bonus balls.
Hold the string, Casey.
His 3rd strike with a 10 fill. He's got total pretty much in hand. Now, Rich needs a big string just to get 4 points. What a performance. No surprise from the Wizard. In all world, Kris WIniarz. The power of the double strike. It was close for the first 2 or 3. Kris pulling away now. Gingras in the head pin. 2 in the 4. Good to help. First spare. He has it. Spare to start the 5th. It's going to need all marks or a double. Even close. His fill's been pretty decent. His spare fill's 67875 6949. Strike fills is a thin hip, but gets 6, 14710, 16 through 1. Down 2 in the string, 47 in the match. Double strike in the 4th and 5th box. Kris had a 9 that 3rd box, the only thing kept him from being perfect. Candlepin is all 10 spares and strikes. What a shot! What a spare! 26 in the ball through 2. Keeping pace so far. Just 3. 29 through 2, down 1 on the string. 46 in the match. Gingras, good second ball. Won't carry to the 7-8. Oh, will it? The 7's leaning, wobbling around. Trying to go right turn Clyde, but it holds up. So he's matching Kris's open 3rd box. He's up against a double next. 10, 39, 39 box to box. But it's a double. Gingras in the match to strike. 8. 4 on the 7. Perfect position for a spare. And he got it. 49 to the ball through 4, hanging around here in the 5th. Third spare in 4 boxes. Only 4. 6, 3, and 4. The fills in the string. 53 through 4. One, 6 right, 8 back left. Kris going to the triple strike next. Gingras 2 for 9, a good half, 62. But Kris WIniarz 69 plus bonus balls, working a double strike. The final 5 boxes for each ball, the Atlanta Candlepin Singles Tour Class A Northern Conference. Excellent Shooter Sports Club, ex New Hampshire, on the ACST Facebook page. Please pray for the families in Lewiston, Maine, Just-in-Time Recreation Center. Allegedly. So 2 shootings, one at Spare Time Recreation and one at another hall, pool hall. Thank you, Jeff Smith, for the update. Just awful news. WIniarz first ball double strike, it's 6.5. 1, 3, 9, 10. 26 in the first double strike box. 65 through 4. 75 in the ball through 5. Just inside, all but number 1. 19 the second double strike box. 84 half. Coming for 143 fourth. WIniarz in postseason form. 10. 94 through 6 in the 5th. Going like last year's number 1 seed. He was last year. The Celtics win their opening match against the Knicks in New York, 108-104. WIniarz, another good ball for a strike. It's 9. Kingpin remains the 5. So accurate. Another spare. He's got it. 104 and a ball through 7. Three spares, a double strike in 7 boxes. And looking good for at least 10 points, maybe 12. So 22 halfway through the 5th. 67 the match. Another good ball on the crossover. This time it's a triangle. 5 left, 3 middle, 6 right. On the spare. 111 through 7. For another one. Not this time. 3 in the 6. Didn't miss by much. Another 10. 121 through 8. Another masterful performance by Kris WIniarz from Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, New Hampshire, on the road here in Exeter. Another good ball, a little thin on the crossover. And not a leave you see too often. 3 9.5 width to right, 10 right corner, 7 8 left. But he's got 4 pieces on the deck, or so to work with, maybe 5. 4th my vantage point, way back here. 7 for 9, the head pin. What a bid! Oh, so close to 7. Even when he misses, it's not by much. Can't wait for that wood to roll away. He must stop again before he throws the ball. He says thank you as he wands it out of the lanes. Kris gets to 10 again. 131 through 9. Back-to-back 10s. Only one pin. 9 blocks in the third. There's only pin left in the deck. The whole string. Last block for him. Richard to finish up the match. 4 horsemen plus the 9. 15 spares. 7 strikes. Not a bad day at the office. That looked good, but 2 full. 247. 2 for a 140. A 10 box for 141. And that's, folks, how you close our matches in the 600 club. He gets all 3 for another 10. 3 10s in a row. 1 pin left in the deck. A 141 after a 143 fourth, a 141 fifth, 284, a 142. Class A plus performance from Kris WIniarz. Kris, will you score down there first? Official score?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. They'll put him at 624. Masterful performance. Those last 3. A back end. 404. Last 3. Richard, 610 right, 7 left. Hit a 62 half. Total out of reach. Kris has at least 10 points. Trying to sweep it over with 2 far right. 6 right, 7 left. Follow the Atlanta Candlepin single score all season long on the ACST Facebook page. Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week, Central 1 hosting Bingham on Candlepin Network on YouTube and Facebook. Nice out for Gingras 10, 72 through 6. 4 blocks to go. Faye Sawyer says, great bowling, Kris. You are indeed right, Faye Sawyer. What's that, Kris? You said he watched your match earlier. It was 9 and 5 earlier. Gingras needs to mark out. 6-7 again.
You just made it, I guess.
Kris, a stunning final 2. 143, 141, 624. Almost that time. And Richard in the Miracle Zone to get 4 points. 9, 81 through 7. No interviews tonight. Can pray for the families out in Lewiston, Maine area, an active shooter. For these 10 people allegedly confirmed dead, a bunch injured. Some reports said 16 in 2 different places we were told. Unofficial reporting. So again, our hearts go out to Lewiston, Maine, Just-in-Time Recreation Center, a split house, not a 4 Candlepin mains. There's a strike in the 8th. And that's more like Richard Gingras Jr. Strike in the 4th with an 8 fill, strike in the 5th. Still has a chance, believe it or not, the string. We'll need a couple. 91 plus 2 in the 8th. Triple would help. That looks good, but look at this. He made this 5-7 against his son Logan in the money match here during the summer. The Richard Gingras Matt Susi special. No wood, no luck. And I'll just about do it. Great bid. 8 in the strike, 99 through 9. So Kris has won 12 points on the road. And they'll put him to 31 and 25. Gingras 9. 108 through 9, final box of the match. Thank you for watching this great game of Candlepin Bowling. Please share with your friends and family. Invite your friends to bowl Candlepin Bowling. Nothing like it. Thank Candlepin gift cards this season all year round. Support your local bowling centers and help your families get involved in this great game. Gingras, 7 left, 6-9 right. That's where it's gone tonight. We'll put the official scores. Another 6-7 lead. What else is new? Third time this half. He just throws it away out of frustration. And maybe you should do it more often. Gets a 9. 117, final string. Having a fine year, average-wise, but goes down 12 points to 2 to Kris WIniarz. Kris wins the 5th, 141, 117. And Richard 5's a wild, 555. But Kris WIniarz dominating the 4th and 5th, 143, 141. And ends up winning it by 69 pins. We'll put the official scores in sign off after this. Friday Night Pro League again, Central 1, hosting Hingham, 7:30, 8 o'clock time range on Candlepin Bowling Network. 2 days from now. Richard won the 2nd string. The rest go to Kris WIniarz. Look at those last 2 strings. Here's a recap of the scores before we sign off. No interviews tonight. Please pray for the families up in Lewis to Maine, Just-in-Time Recreation Center, and other places. Kris 116-100, won it by 16, up 2-0. Richard ties at 2 points apiece, 111-104. Cuts the lead to 9 for Kris, 220-211. Kris wins the 3rd by 5, 121-15, go up 4-2, 340-326, up 14. Richard gets stomped, 143-112. 45 penalty for Kris, 483-438. Kris up 6-2. Kris 141. Richard Gingras Jr. 117. Final score and 4 points to total also. Kris WIniarz 624. Richard Gingras Jr. 535. Kris 12. Richard 2. From Excellent Shooter Sports by New Hampshire, Paul Grant saying so long for now. Thank you for watching this great game of Candlepin Bowling.